we need to cross over to our correspondent in Ondo State. The elections are coming up tomorrow, so they are there on ground. It's been, at least we'll find out from them if it's been peaceful or otherwise. Tokwe Kutoyi joins us now from Akure, the Ondo State capital, to give us an update on what is going on at the moment. Tokwe.
Good morning, Chamberlain. We're here live at the INEC headquarters in Alagbaka area of Akure in Ondo State. And presently, there's not much happening here at the INEC office. All we have here are just security operatives, staying here and keeping vigil to ensure that there is no breakdown of law and order. Because before now, we've been told that election materials and all the election officials have gone to the local government, 18 local government areas in Imo State, the RAC centers. So this morning, some supervisors also left in Ondo State, not quite long. However, we have here the Director, Voter Education and Publicity here, Dr. Temitope Akamu, who will be shedding more light on what the people of Ondo State will expect tomorrow, 16th November 2024. Dr. Akamu,
thank you very much.
What should Ondo people expect?
Firstly, I'm an Assistant Director of Voter Education and Publicity for INEC Ondo State. Ondo people should not expect nothing less than a very credible, a free, and a fair election. And this is the product of our tireless planning all over for almost a year now. The planning procedures has commenced for over a year. And if you can see, from our timeline of activities, we have 13 timelines of activities. As I'm talking to you, 12 have already been completed. The remaining one is the conduct of election, and that is coming up tomorrow. And when you look at our dashboard of activities and timeline and yardstick, presently we have surpassed 95% of our preparedness. And that tells you that Ondo State people are in for a very good and smooth election. The whole process has been done seamlessly. We've enjoyed cooperation and synergy from every stakeholder, realizing the fact that we cannot do this thing alone, and except by or via collaboration of all stakeholders. And this has been what we have achieved. So, we have enjoyed so far. There have been collaboration with political parties. We have been collaboration with security agencies. There have been collaboration with civil societies, and make mention of all the stakeholders. They have collaborated well with us, and we have also collaborated with them, and that is the reason why we are achieving this. In your intro, you said that this place looks so cool, so calm. Yes, it's because all materials, sensitive and non-sensitive election materials and men and material, they have moved. They've been moved to local government. They left yesterday. As we are talking right now, they are on their way from local government to various registration area centers where they are going to be camped overnight, so that there will be a smooth transmission from that rack into various polling units. And the essence of this is to ensure that polling units are opened early. And we have resolved in Ondo State, INEC Ondo State, based on lessons we've learned, the application of lessons learned in our previous elections, that our polling units are going to be opened early enough before the polling commences. As I'm talking to you, it's a resolve that we have come to, and we are striving and we are making sure that we make sure we achieve this, that voters will not have got to wait for us. We will be the one to wait for them at the various polling units. We are going to be there early enough for voters to cast their vote, and they are going to cast their vote seamlessly. The beavers are being made available. Over 4,000 beavers are going to be used within our 3,933 polling units in this state. And not that alone, 812 beavers have been set aside as backup in case of any eventuality or any failure or any challenge that may want to arise from the usage of beaver. However, we are not limiting it to that. We have over 200 trained, and they have already been deployed, registration area technical officers who are going to be attending to issues as they emanate on beavers at various registration areas. And when you look at this, you see that we are ready for this election, and people of Ondo State should come out and cast their vote without fear, without intimidation. The process is theirs, and they should come out and vote.
Over time, we've gotten this promise from INEC that the election will be smooth and there won't be any delay or challenges anywhere. But we're going to hold INEC accountable for what you said, that INEC officials and INEC materials will be at the polling units early enough, and voters will meet the INEC officials at the polling centers. So what about Ondo South senatorial, the riverine communities, where it's always very difficult? Sometimes you have to go by boat to most of these places. What assurance are you giving to people in that area that INEC officials will be there early enough?
Yes, we have two local government that fall in what we describe as difficult terrain, and these two local governments are Ilaje and Ondo. They are within the riverine area. They are within the riverine area, and they are regarded as difficult terrain. And in our plan, we realize from our lessons learned from previous elections in all these areas, we have discovered the challenges we normally face, and which has been the issue of movement of men and material. And in this regard, we have had a series of engagement with the members of Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria. And it is what has been the dominant of our engagement with them is that they should collaborate with us, which they have agreed. We have even finished agreement. They have even materials now. They were going to move our men and materials from point A to point B. And our point A is our base. Our point B is our polling unit where they are going to work. And they are going to return our officials and our material from point B back to point A. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is they are going to, and we are engaging them for forward logistics of our materials and to also reverse back our materials. That this we have been able to achieve. That alone, we understand the challenges that all sometimes occur along the waterways, the maritime areas, and the rest. All these have been taken care of with the assurance that from the forward operational base of the Nigerian Navy that is based in Ibokoda, who have assured us of safety and security on waterways. And this is an assurance to people of Ondo State, especially.
Okay, so there you go. The Assistant Director of Voter Education and Publicity giving us an assurance that all will be well tomorrow.